NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Today's program was paid for by a grant from Pegley's Pasta and More, East Washington Street in Newcastle.
Your family and friends will be pleased if you suggest dining at Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant in Newcastle. Lamb and chicken dishes, stuffed grape leaves, tabbouleh, hummus, kibbe, and so much more from their huge menu. When you're looking for something different for your dining experience, then Mary's is the answer. Many of their customers come in from nearby counties. Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant, located on Long Avenue in Newcastle. Call 724-652-2447.
Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look. Well, hello folks, and welcome to NEWSWATCH and NEWSWATCH Nightly, and I thank you for your patience as we've been getting things together here with our broadcasts, which I might add have been really well received, and quite a nice little surprise as we go along, and totally appreciate it. Now let's get to the top stories today as we're motoring through what seems to be the month of May, and there is so much going on that it's been really quite unbelievable, as we haven't had the time to do some of the other shows. Alex is okay. I just spoke with him as people were asking about the Cedar Sports Corner, and he was busy on assignment, as they would say, and we hadn't gotten a chance to talk with him. Focus NC will be back at its regular scheduled time, and I'm thinking I'm not going to candy coat this weekend. If you've been watching NEWSWATCH over and over and over again, what you've been seeing is the number of all things that we have going on in Newcastle just this weekend. I mean, it's phenomenal, and it makes a statement for a city like ours. And then you have people saying, oh, you know what, there's nothing to do, yada, yada, yada. I think that's just about noise now. So sit back, have your coffee, and let's get right to it. Governor Wolf, and I want to say cardboard box, he announced card box packing selected Pennsylvania for its first U.S. manufacturing plant. Now, what he's going on to say is with a name like Card Box, you know it's a paper and carbon-based packaging products, selected Pennsylvania for its first headquarters and manufacturing operation. Okay, They're very excited to be here, and it goes on to say that they gave them some benefits and from funding from the Department of Community and Economic Development, first grant, job creation, and tax credits. The project was contributed by the governor's action team. And the only thing that Piston Township, Luzerne County, I'd like to thank our representatives for attracting, especially the one from Newcastle, for attracting a business that close to Newcastle. I mean, I'm usually not a little critical, but it's starting to get a little disgusting as we get press release after press release, and they go to the east. It's time that we get something here in the west. There, I said it, I'm done, and I'm going on to the next thing. Governor Wolf expanded routes for clean fuel drivers. Okay, expanded routes for those clean fuel driver vehicles in Pennsylvania. The Department of Environmental Protection and the Department of Transportation today announced for electric vehicles charging stations and designated more than 500 miles of highway for alternative fuel corridors with compressed natural gas and charging stations accessible. Pennsylvanians are increasingly interested in protecting the environment and saving money, driving clean vehicles such as electric, compressed natural gas, powered cars, and trucks, said Patrick McDowell, Secretary of the DEP, and he said that they're committed to supporting consumer choices and helping the state reach its greenhouse emissions reduction goals through sustained transportation initiatives. Now, Interstate 70 from the Ohio border to the intersection of the Turnpike is one area in ours. The others are in the east. Okay, so just as a note there, thought that would be important to you. Now, couple other things going on. And St. Vitus Schools, Night at the Races. And, they're doing a lot to keep everything going right here with Catholic schools. St. Vitus presents the 14th Night at the Races, Friday the 17th at Mary Mother of Hope Parish. Doors open at 6, the race begins at 7. Complimentary food and beverages, BYOB, free mixers, gift baskets, raffles, fun for the whole family. Tickets at the door are $15. Now, it's going to be a good time, and make sure that you check it out. For more information, you can call them tomorrow morning at 724-654-9297 and get that all important what's going on. Now, the parish festival will be August 7th through the 10th. Mark that as a date, and remember, volunteers, get your information in down at the church. You can call, and here they gave you a number. I would just call the same number that was on the other side, 724-654-9297, and take care of that. Now, also, Oktoberfest planning meeting. Yeah, that's going to be Tuesday the 21st up at St. Joe's the Worker, and that's going to be a bunch of fun. All are welcome. And bingo at the parish centers every Thursday night, and so that'll give you a chance to watch us here on NEWSWATCH and then go to Mary Mother of Hope bingo. I always thought that this was a nice thing Madonna de Dalla Grazie. Okay. It's a rosary and May crowning, and it will be Friday the 17th, 7 p.m. at St. Vitus. Refreshments will follow. Mass Saturday the 18th at 4. Procession follows Mass. All children who made First Holy Communion, they're welcome to join in. And, a lot of great things going on, and I just wanted to make mention of those things that came to our immediate attention, and that is just a great time, things happening. And here's something to mark your calendar about. It's the Renova Music Festival. Now, it's going to start Wednesday, June 5th, and it runs for a good part of the month of June. We look forward to bringing in Josh and his sister Christine, if Josh isn't available, so that we can talk a little bit more about the Renova Music Festival. And here's an interesting thought. Back in the time when, hello Rick, good to see you, and Debbie. And back in the time, we were in a meeting, and my good friend Ralph Pictionary says, "Oh, Ange, let me introduce you to somebody." And I said, "Oh, wait, I already know him." And Josh said, "Yeah, that's Angelo." And Ralph said, "How do you guys know each other?" They watch NCTV45 down in Louisiana, and they catch the high school basketball games, and now baseball and football and a whole lot more right here on NCTV45. We have streamlined our broadcasts so that we could do more. So that's why we can come at you live and do all these great things. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a break here and hear from a couple great sponsors. I'm going to sip my coffee, and then we'll be right back at you. Well, sometimes the boss, the technology, says, "No, you're not sipping your coffee." And no, I'm not sipping my coffee. So, Rotary Club, they recognize the Davis family. Now, what's significant about this is Wampum Hardware and the Davis family took the stage Monday night, and they were honored, as Entrepreneurs of the Year. And we had a picture, and we're not getting that right now, but they've been in business since probably the turn of the century, and it was a great time. It started off 125 celebrants were there, and it started off, and here's the Davis family, I think. Nope. It started off as a hardware store that sold, and this is a lesson in adaptation, Back, they sold barbed wire and fencing and dynamite and building materials. And then they went into the dynamite so that they could expand their business into bulk explosive blasting and seismic services. Now, today, they're doing stuff and all over the country and all over the world. And I actually knew their grandson. He's as old as my son Angelo, and we congratulate them. They've been great and outstanding citizens, as their activities include charitable contributions: Slippery Rock University, Stone Harbor Equestrian Center, Pittsburgh Cultural Trust, Pittsburgh Symphony, New Visions, among others. Hats off to the Davis family. Now, this is something I think is a great time. I can't help it. You know what? The people that really know me know three things really tickle me: food, sports, and the one biggie that nobody knows is music. And they've been doing this down at the Y. I think it's the absolute greatest thing. It's Family Fun Night from 6 to 8. Now, they're going to have Family 80s Fun Night Friday from 6 to 8. They'll have Dress in Your 80s Garb. They're going to have music, okay? They're going to have snacks, hula hooping, fun crafts, healthy snacks, refreshments, just a whole bunch of great things, and music. So they will be doing this Family Fun Night. And you know, here's the great thing about this. The kids love it. You know, when I was at home with my kids, I used to have crazy dance party, especially in the summer when they were smaller. Now they'd probably bat me over the head, but they still remember it, where I'd put on some 70s music and would just dance, and then that would get everybody up, going, get the blood circulating, and that's a great time. And where better to do it than downtown at Newcastle's YMCA? And I congratulate the Y on doing just that. Now, here's another thing. As if there wasn't anything going on, and I didn't want to kind of beleaguer this point, but, you know, if you can't find something to do Friday night, there's, with all those activities, Saturday night, the activities keep coming, because there is, first of all, the Steel Museum right here. And if you've seen the Steel Museum, we're going to broadcast live from the Steel Museum tomorrow to give you a kind of heads up on why you should come down to the beautiful Majestic and check it out. Chip Barletto has done an excellent job, and there are so many fascinating things that will take you back in time and make you understand how steel was the backbone of the country. NCTV45 has even made a cartoon. I'll make sure that's in our playlist tonight so that you can watch it as you gather information about the Museum of Steel, the art of steel. And it's a wine festival where, at the Hoyt, they're excited about their 18th annual wine festival, Festival de la Primavera. Your advanced reservation was not only with special pricing and an evening of Latin wines and tapas, but ensures the success of many free programs and events that it supports. So go ahead and indulge in the flavors of Spain at the tasting stations through our historic facility, and they'll continue to share the love at the adventure long after the night is gone. And, you know, if you've never been to the Hoyt, shame on you. They do an excellent job up there. I'm going to tell you right now, it has been fantastic. I've totally enjoyed going there, and for all different kind of events. Now, it's time to take a look if and it's not allowing me. So let's go to sports. Okay. This is the Cedar Sports Corner, And, well, you're buccos. You know, right now, it looks like the Hurricane baseball team is a lot more powerful than the Pittsburgh Pirates as they've advanced in the playoffs. Here's what you got so far on Thursday, which is usually a travel day. The Mets, they dropped a 7-6 decision to the Washington Nationals. The Phillies lose to the pesky Brewers. And here's a football score. Oakland 17, Detroit 3. Yeah, boy, that was a close one. Here's another one. Texas 16, Kansas City 1. The only thing is you can't get one in football. So that gives you some idea of what's going on in the major leagues. And for your games tonight, your Pirates, take your nap now. They're taking on San Diego, and that's a 10-10 start. So Cleveland will be up on the reservation at 6:10, taking on Baltimore. Now, over in the NHL, yes, they're still playing hockey. And with the Stanley Cup fastly approaching, tonight Boston takes on the Carolina Hurricanes. I got to be for Carolina just because. And over in the NBA, yeah, they're still playing basketball. Also, it's Portland at Golden State. That's going to be a pretty good game. Stop by Cedars, watch the games, get some great food, and definitely check it out. Now, it's time for weather, and as we look, we're going to have to do the weather in the same way. Now, as you look at Lawrence County 45 weather, what you're going to see is this. First of all, 72 degrees in Newcastle under partly cloudy skies. It's been a gorgeous day, and when you look at radar, which you can't see, but you could go back and look at Lawrence County 45 weather as a podcast, it is clear. Basically, everything's moved off to the east. National picture shows clearing to our west, and that's going to take care of us for the overnight for a while. But about 3 a.m., you're going to have rain and an overnight low of 59. The chance of rain is 80% tonight. Now, Friday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mostly cloudy and 72. That chance of precipitation is 60%. And Friday night, mostly cloudy, 52. As you get to Saturday, mostly cloudy with a high of 76. But you're going to get some peaks of sun in there, so it's not going to be terrible. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low of 60. And then you're going to get some good weather. Mostly sunny and 83 on Sunday. Sunday night, 50% chance of rain and an overnight low of 63. As you get to Monday, partly sunny, high of 75. Monday night, partly cloudy, low of 50. Tuesday, sunny and high of 70. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, low 53. And Wednesday, partly sunny, a high of 76. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, a low 58 with a 40% chance of showers. And sunny on Thursday with a high of 74. That was Lawrence County 45 weather. And, we will continue to work to get those glitches out. as I appreciate everybody that's been viewing, and it's been really a nice thing to be able to do this out of, and we send our playlist out too to all of those who are watching. So if you want to get on our mailing list, all you have to do is email us and we'll put you on at nctv45@gmail.com, and you'll get our total programming day, and you'll be able to watch anytime on your time. Now, as we make it through this Thursday, I've only got one thing to say. Make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And by all means, if they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that NCTV45, we're available anytime on your time. Now, always in the pursuit of excellence, it's NCTV45. And as you go through this evening, I've got one thing to say. Make sure that you get that second cup of coffee. And by all means, make sure that you have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon. We're going to take this second and I will switch my spots so that I can do the close. And have a beautiful evening.
Of the ocean, got my ticket for the midnight plane, and it's not easy.